Welcome back to the channel. I want to share with you what exactly I do on a day-to-day basis and how in the heck are we able to do so much and how I actually buy 2 extra days in the month. So my days have 32 days. There should be a 3 there. 32 days instead of 30. All right, so you can get a look around right now. We're filming. You can't see Jason. Jason's behind the camera right now. But we are filming right now for all of our YouTube videos for the entire month. So we like batch content. Jason goes in, we'll edit it during the week. This allows me to free up more of my time to do some other things while we're able to distribute more content. This is one of the tips that we use in the company to be able to push out more content the same way we do with copywriting. We won't get into that right now, but I want to share with you other ways I use to buy time back and to be able to accomplish more in a day. So I'm going to share with you my fridge real quick. Food's a big part of this, right? And here's the reason why. So if you cook a meal, okay, I used to cook. I love to cook. And the thing is, I started realizing as I was getting busier, it was getting harder for me to cook. I started realizing I was actually forgetting to eat. So I don't know if you ever run into that, like forget to eat because you get so busy. I started realizing it was taking me 30 minutes to an hour just to cook and eat something, or even to drive somewhere, get something, come back and eat it, 30 minutes to an hour. So here's what I want to challenge you to do. I'm going to show you my fridge. I'm going to show you how to set things up here. But if you're cooking a meal, consider this. All right, just think about it, consider it. It takes you 30 minutes to cook that and eat that, right? Whatever it is. You eat 3 times a day. I mean, I eat more than 3 times a day, but if you eat 3, because my fitness goals are different, but 3 times a day, that's an hour and a half a day just cooking and eating food. Okay? Literally about 6-7% of your entire day goes to just eating. 6 to 7%. It's a big number when you look at it in the grand scheme of an entire day, considering time is finite. Once it's gone, it's gone. Time and energy, right? And a healthy fitness plan, meal plan, whatever, produces energy, and energy is even more finite than time. So these are 2 super, super important elements you have to take full control of. And when I realized that, as it relates to growing a business, doing a lot of stuff, with content, with sales, with marketing, with all this stuff that we now have a team for, I started realizing, okay, wait a second, 30 minutes per meal, 3 times a day, it's an hour and a half a day, times 7 days in a week, that's 10.5 hours a week, times 4 weeks a month, that's 42 hours a month that I spend just cooking and eating food. So I thought to myself, okay, well, if I could actually just eliminate that and be able to buy back 2 full days a month, what would that be worth to me? So you got to ask yourself that first. What is 2 days a month worth to you? Which typically you can take whatever your average earnings are per month and divide that by 30. That's usually what it is worth to you every day. So for me, because we're generating like hundreds of thousands of dollars every month in the company, for me, every single day is so important to maximize every single minute. So for me, throwing away 42 hours a month did not make sense. So here's what I started doing. Now, you're gonna notice not a whole lot here, but I order enough meals, so 4 meals a day, 7 days a week. You can tell I've gone through quite a few of them already. A lot of different stuff here. Right now I'm doing fuel meals. This is the company that I'm using right now. I've tried a lot of different companies. Food's actually awesome. Usually portions are too small for me, but these portions are really good. So this is of like bison burger, chicken quesadilla, salmon. I mean, so many different things I got in here. Chocolate protein pancakes. But anyway, so now all I do is come over here. It takes me 3 minutes to heat it up. It takes me like 5 minutes to eat it. So literally I'm spending like 10-15 minutes now to eat a meal, and I'm like back doing my thing. Got all my nutrients I need, which for those that don't, if you're watching this, you don't really know my background. You can actually find some of my old YouTube videos from an old account called Robb Fit, where we have like hundreds of thousands of views on some of those videos. And I initially got into this online space by, I went pro as a power lifter, went pro as a physique athlete. I was nominated Best Personal Trainer in the Northland when I was like 18. This was where my career started. Fitness is like the root of everything I've done. So when I got really busy with business, and I started realizing my health was slipping. Like, I had to figure out what to do next. And at the same time, if I could buy back more time, how much would that earn me? If I could say that to yourself, right? If I could buy back more time, how much would that earn me? Okay? So when I figured that out, and every day it was costing me a few grand a day to eat food, then I was like, it makes more sense to spend, like $1,000 a month or whatever, or even $800 a month to have all my meals sent to me. I don't do anything. So I just wanted to share this video with you in case you're figuring out, like, how can you accomplish more in a day? You need to find all the ways that you are being consumed, what's consuming you, and can you actually systemize that? So in this case, cooking and eating was consuming me. So how could I systemize that? I wish I could do the same thing with sleep, but since I can't, I'm gonna show you guys one thing here. Come into this cabinet, I got a lot of supplements here. So here's the thing, I have no choice but to eat or I die. It's a necessity, I don't have a choice. So I have to figure out how to systemize it so I could spend less time doing the thing and still receiving the same amount of nutrients, energy, etc. Same thing with sleep. So you can't stop sleeping or you die, right? It's another thing. So for me, it's like, how could I sleep maybe a little bit less and then also still be more rested? So I could be in a deeper sleep. So what I do is I take, where is it? I take Sleep Multiplier. This is actually a product called by Prestige Labs. Sleep Multiplier and melatonin, which you can pretty much get anywhere. Melatonin is like, helps you sleep. It's like a sleep aid. But both of these things help you sleep in a really deep sleep. If you take these things together, I will promise you, you'll be in such a deep sleep, you'll just shock yourself. You'll sleep like 6 hours, and I feel more rested when I sleep like 9. Some other things that I take, biotin. These are all supplements that I take. Biotin just for hair, skin, and nails. Test Storm, another product by Prestige Labs. It's like a natural test booster because if you work out or whatever, really, really good stuff. Also will help you sleep, increase metabolism. So you can check that out. Vitamin D3, because the body's already doesn't produce it, you get it from the sun, so take that. Glucosamine, chondroitin, these are for your bones. Makes your bones healthy, especially if you're lifting heavy. You definitely want that, and fish oil. So I do fish oil, it helps to lubricate your joints too. So this helps strengthening the bones, this helps lubricating the joints. Both really good together. And the last thing is adrenal health. Something that a lot of entrepreneurs run into, a lot of entrepreneurs, is going to be adrenal fatigue. This is where you're grinding so hard and like hustling so much that you just find yourself hitting a brick wall and you like just pass out for days. You feel sluggish, you can't focus. It's usually adrenal fatigue, and it's really difficult to come back from. It takes a long time, a lot of rest, a lot of like, I don't say like therapy, but like a lot of therapy, if you will, just like physical therapy, stuff like that. It's not the right term to use, but it's really tough to come back from. Takes a while. So, and this is just pre-workout. And this is just plant-based protein. I don't like any wheys or soy, so this is all plant-based. And then this, I use like lion's mane in my shakes. This is more for mental focus and health as well. But yeah, guys, so this helps me be able to sleep a little bit less and feel even more rested. So I can actually, I bought back, even though all these supplements cost me like $500 a month. That might seem crazy, right? But I bought back 2 hours a night. 2 hours times 30, and you guys can do the math, that's 60 hours a month. So for the cost of $500, I bought myself back another 5 days a month. So between my food and between my supplements, these two things help me systemize my health. So now I bought back for the price of roughly $1,200, $1,500, I bought 7 days a month. I bought myself another week. Whereas most people only have 30 days a month, I now get 37. This is one of my tricks, if you will, on how I'm able to accomplish more, right? So anyway, hope this is super helpful. If you're looking for ways to be able to, first of all, even have the resources to be able to, because I understand, guys, $1,000, $1,500 a month, like, I understand that's not a drop in the bucket. So if you're looking for ways to be able to have that kind of supplemental income and you run a business or you're a sales rep and you're trying to get more commissions, I put some resources down below. Some down below under this video. Some of those resources are free. Some of those resources are not free. It just depends how quickly you want to shorten your learning curve to create more supplemental revenue, whether you're a sales rep getting commissions, so you can be better at what you do as a sales rep, or if you are a business owner looking to scale your company faster so you can have more supplemental income, regardless of the level that you're at, those resources are for you. Okay, so just go down there and then before you stop watching this, subscribe to the video. All right, hit the bell so you can get more of these videos every week. We drop a new one every week. If you found this was helpful, in my opinion, we've got even way more helpful videos than this one. Kind of just did this one on the fly. So appreciate you for watching this video, and I'll catch you on the next one.